Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of This Is Our Life. Look at my beard, look right there. Like a little dark spot. I don't know if it's shading or if it's actually a little dark spot right now. Anyway, I'm actually making this video, excuse me, for truamaliawreslterhbk.
Who's that?
Somebody I subscribe to on YouTube.
What is her name?
Trauma Alley Wrestler HBK.
The wrestler?
I think she likes wrestling.
Oh. Sorry.
I mean, that's what she was saying. Anyway, so, Doctor Who. On Doctor Who. Tom Baker, okay, what can I say? That's when I first watched Doctor Who in like the early 80s.
That was my favorite one.
Tom Baker, yeah.
Tom Baker, yes.
Mine too.
The tall, curly-haired one.
Yeah, with a long scarf, yeah. And,
I don't like the new ones.
yeah, I feel the same way.
They're kind of dull.
Yeah, and he was just, he had that panache, you know, and...
I basically found that thing by accident, that series.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just flipping around, you know, when you had like 12 channels, you know.
Yeah. Back in the day, we
At
didn't...
the most.
Yeah, back in the day, we didn't have any... I lived in Houston when Houston had way over 1 million people, and we had 3, 4, 5, 6 channels. And one was PBS. And then 2 were, what are they, UHF? The UHF?
We had in in St. Louis, we had Channel 2, Channel 4, Channel 5, Channel 9, which was a PBS, 11, which was an independent station, and then on the UHF we had Channel 30.
Yeah.
So we had like 6 stations.
Yeah. And then, anyway, so, yeah, Tom Baker, I mean, and he had K9, remember K9? I don't know if they still have K9 on there. Anyway.
Wasn't it a dog?
Yeah, it was a robot dog.
Yeah, robot dog.
Yeah. As for whales, I don't know if you've seen, my wife keeps the TV on, and you know, it's not like I don't look at it. Not like I don't even watch it sometimes, but we both watch King of the Hill together. But, they had I don't know if they were fishermen or if they were on a tour. These 2 whales, huge, I don't know, humpbacks maybe, come right up out of the water like that, right next to the boat. I'm like, oh my. Now, I've seen whales twice in my life. Well, maybe in Spain I saw them, but I don't remember that, because, you know, maybe they go in and out of the straits there, to the Mediterranean. I don't know if they go in and out of the Mediterranean. But in 1994 during Commonwealth Games, I went, and I don't know where you live. I mean, you talk about going to the beach and like whales. You say you're a hunter. I'm not a hunter. I don't care for hunting. If it came down to it, would I hunt? Yes, I would. I would prefer not to have to do that, but anyway, you're into archery. In high school, during one summer, in this place I was locked up in, not at my regular high school, it was a really cool program they had that summer, and it was the only summer they had it. And one of the activities we could do was archery. And I got a certificate for, what was it, junior yeoman, I think is what it was. It was like the lowest you could get. It was like 30 yards. And, you know, we were using those, like...
Cheapies.
Yeah, cheapy plastic bows and cheapy arrows.
It's lucky you can...
Yeah.
Fire and shoot anything, right?
Yeah, and behind what they would put the targets on would be stacks of bales of hay. And sometimes you would shoot the arrow because he had several bales, and sometimes it would go all the way in there. But I enjoyed that. I enjoyed doing that. I was really physically active when I was younger. Of course, when you have bipolar, you go through these periods of
spells.
Yeah, you go through spells where you're very active and talkative and happy, and you're manic basically, and then you go through these periods where you just want to sleep or you don't want to do anything. Excuse me. But when I was a kid, I was active. I mean, that summer was a great summer. We had a weightlifting competition on campus, and I came second overall and first on my side of campus. I think for the bench press. There was this guy in Anderson Division. He won. I mean, he blew me out of the water. I was on an intramural basketball team, and the institution had a regular basketball team that played the other high schools in the area, and this guy was on that team. And once I watched him, member from the other team got the ball and was going down court, and he ran down there and basically stood in front of him. He just stood there, but since the guy with the ball was the one who ran into him, it's the guy with the ball who got the foul, even though he purposely did that so he could get the free throw. But he was a tough guy, and that Anderson Division was where the tough kids were. Believe me. My friend Wes, he was in Anderson Division for a week, and they couldn't handle Wes, so they kicked him out. And that place didn't kick people out. And then I found out maybe a year or so after I graduated high school that Wes killed himself. But I miss him. He was a good guy. I've often wondered if I should send a letter to my shrink that I met Wes through, because we had group therapy together in Houston, just to say hi, let him know how I'm doing. Dr. Pesikoff. And Dr. Burrell. I'd like to send Dr. Burrell a letter too, because Dr. Burrell was a good guy too. But see, Dr. Burrell told my mother that you're part of the problem. It's not just your son.
But that didn't go over well, did it?
Nope, and she fired him, and that was...
Her ass was up in the air, basically.
Yeah, and see, when I was in Bel Air General Hospital Psych Unit, the year Elvis died, I believe, the summer Elvis died, or the summer after Elvis died, my father had been wanting to see me and my sister, and my mother would have nothing to do with it. So Dr. Burrell, he actually managed to arrange things so the three of us could spend the day together. We went to the zoo. My dad bought me a brown stuffy, a brown bear, and I named him Blackie because at the time that was my favorite color, black. And I had him until the fire. But anyway, I didn't finish the one thing. When I went to Canada, we were flying over from Seattle to Victoria, British Columbia, Seattle, Washington, and there were whales down there, but I didn't see them. But other people were saying, "Look, there's whales. There are whales." Well, I didn't notice them. And then we were backpacking on the West Coast Trail, which is a really cool trail. My cousin or one of her friends points out way out there, was this whale. No, I tell you, they're beautiful. They really are beautiful. Couldn't tell what kind of whale he was because he was way out there.
But it was a whale.
Yeah, but it was a whale. But archery, yeah, you know, I like archery. They had at the Red Shed, which the other day we kind of got into a panic. We thought, oh no, they've closed.
We thought they went out of business.
Yeah. But they had a bow in there for $20. Was it $20?
Yeah.
$20, and I didn't get it, but I doubt they still have it.
Well, you never know.
Yeah.
Probably get the larger inventory now they got a larger space to work out of.
So,
what used to be the town's hardware store.
That became a antique store, and now it's the Red Shed. The only thing about it is you have steps going up there, and I have to hold on to something when I go up steps. So.
Oh. They have a band.
Yeah, they have a banister.
Rail.
Yeah. So, anyway, so yeah, Tom Baker was my favorite Doctor Who. I love whales. Not a hunter, but you've probably seen we have the Mosin. We have the AR. The reason it's down is because I had to the handle had it on backward, so I had to put it on the right way. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have to take this off. It's probably gonna get too hot. Have it shrouded, you know, mainly for camouflage. But eventually, I want to get a scope for this thing. But scopes for these are not cheap. But I also fixed the sight. I was doing this the other night, and now all I have to do is go out and shoot it and see if it's. Ouch. See if I can. Get it in there, but what whoops, I didn't want to do that. I'm thinking of using that, now that I have it. That would be okay during the day. I don't know if you can see the hole, and then I can flip it, and it's a larger. See, at night I would need the larger, but and then we have
lucky kind of jump there, that
and then
was twitched.
We have this, which is not for hunting, of course, self-defense, but you know, magazines out. Why is the magazine out?
Give somebody a good scare.
Oh yeah.
Pointed at him.
Oh yeah. Why is the magazine out? The magazine's out because the magazine's loaded. And one day I was messing around here, you know, looking down at and I really need to go out. I need to like buy a bunch of ammo for this, because the one time I did go out and shoot it at a target, I fired it twice, but only once did I have a target. And let me tell you, I wasn't grouping very well at all. I mean, it was really big group. But anyway, the reason is because, see, once I thought it was empty, and the people say dry fire to get used to it, so you don't jump when it kicks. And I did that, and a bullet jumped out, and I'm like, oh, glad I didn't pull the trigger. So that's why I keep the magazine out unless the magazine's empty. I would love to get a 50 caliber, but we don't have the $2,000 that would cost. It would be really nice to get a 50 caliber rifle. Barrett Model 90 or the newer one, the more recent one. design. Anyway, and you might want to get one of these for yourself. Oh, and can my wife and I have your house? You have a very nice house. Can we have your house? What else would we like? A 12 gauge pump action shotgun with a pistol grip for home security. A 22 semi-auto, so mainly because I know my wife can handle that without a problem. She hasn't fired this yet, but I'm sure she could handle that. The Mosin she's fired, she likes it, but it has a kick. It has a kick for both of us. So a 22, a 12 gauge, 308 bolt action with optics, and a 9mm pistol, and a 50 caliber flintlock muzzle loader. But do you know how much those are? I mean, I'm like, a flintlock shouldn't cost that much money. I mean, it doesn't take the same precision and amount of material and stuff as a modern rifle, but they know people want them, so they jack the prices up.
My brother used to have the pistol and the rifle.
Oh,
muzzle loaders. Both.
So that would be nice, but this video is almost 17 minutes long now, so I don't know, our videos are similar to your videos in the sense that we don't have a mobile camera, so...
Well, my little one, I don't know how my pink one takes videos, but I don't know exactly how to do it.
Oh yeah, it has a YouTube thing on it.
Yeah, but I think we need the cable to transfer it, not just the card.
Oh, okay.
Which I lost track of. You know, you get so damn many cables and they all look alike.
Yeah, with modern electronics, it's like...
Well, they do.
Yeah.
They all look alike. It's like
so anyway, let's see. I'd like to get a BDU battle dress uniform, and I'd like to get, for each one, I'd like to get one of these, and sew onto the shoulder, or shoulder to the upper arm. But like, I have money for that. Anyway,
glad we got the money to pay the electric bill.
You know, if we got our electric bill, we've been running the AC this year, and it's only about $15 more than...
Pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, pleasantly surprised. And we're getting some money from YouTube, which is really nice. Hopefully we're going to get it. We just have to wait 2 or 3 days or whatever, and then go back to the bank, see if a deposit was made. If a deposit was made, then we have to log on to our Google something or other account and tell them how much it was, so, you know, acknowledge it, and then they'll deposit it, and that'll take care of whatever money we owe the bank, almost all the money we owe the bank. So that's good.
Unfortunately, it's very easy to go overboard.
Yeah.
Over the limit.
Yeah. And it was raining in Boston, but it didn't rain up here.
Goody goody.
It rains a lot here.
We're going to have to scrape the mold off of us pretty soon.
And that cloud, they show the news, the weather.
Well, I think it's going to the east, to the very coastline, not right through the middle of us.
What I was thinking of doing was, there's this guy, he and his son, they're lobstermen. And he sells lobsters down the road here. And I was thinking maybe we should get a couple of lobster and make a lobster roll. I really like lobster rolls. And we make our own mayo. And it's a lot better than that stuff you buy in the store.
A lot cheaper, too.
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper. And it's better for you, probably. And you can do things with it when you make your own.
You don't have to have the expensive olive oil, but it makes it taste better.
Yeah, we usually use olive oil, but you can use just the cheap oil. And we didn't see any peanut oil in the store last time.
Well, that little tiny bottle that costs a small fortune.
Of peanut oil.
Yeah. It's like a 4-ounce bottle. I think it's more of like an accent for flavoring or something.
But
Maybe
we
we
won't.
could look online on Amazon to see how much they want to sell it for.
So anyway, and next month we hope we're not a hope. We are going to go to the fair, the county fair, because
The end of the month, actually. It
Yeah.
starts.
the 31st,
Yeah.
and we get our check on the 2nd. So, but
We get to play, go pet the goats and feed the goats and
yeah,
hey,
and
goats are
cabrito.
fun.
I'd like some cabrito right now, but
Hey.
anyway, bye.